hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Alright, so guys, welcome back to another reaction. I'm going to do a reaction to Joyner Lucas. I'm not racist, but just to let you guys know, I've already seen this video so many times. I'm doing this because it's a good video. It needs to be told, and two, I'm giving my personal opinion about it. And after that, I'm done. And people may hate me after this. That's fine. I'm not doing it to get any popularity or attention. I'm doing it because it needs to be talked about. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.
I will say this. I really appreciate the word nigga being used around at all. I don't even like using the word. Now, I'm not perfect. I did use it a long time ago. I don't use it anymore. And I don't know. I feel like in general that word should not be used at all. But if the black folks want to use it, then they can use it. White folks shouldn't use it at all, period. That's just my personal opinion, but yeah.
Pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright. Look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. And I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living on free government assistance, food stamps.
Now, for one thing, I will agree with this one. It's another part. The part where he mentioned about living off like food stamps and all that, and the black fathers not taking care of the kids. Now, I can agree with that. Now, that's not all black fathers. That's some black fathers, because I have seen some that have never taken care of the kids, and that to me seems irresponsible. Like, you go out and like, I mean, as for some black fathers, if you go out and party with your friends and everything, but you have other responsibilities that need to be taken care of, like spending time with your child and everything, but you don't do that, but you're trying to get food stamps and not even trying to put the effort in trying to get an actual job to take care of your family. I think, to me, that seems irresponsible. Like, if you're going that route, then and like, I mean, if you're going that route as far as being irresponsible and not taking care of your kid and going food stamps, I mean, that's honestly where you're gonna stay at, honestly, in my personal opinion. But it's gotta change though for that part.
For your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor, or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals. You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait, it's like you proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight, and then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face. You can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fucked the world with a Make America Great condom. My voice been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the...
Hold on. Let me get my headphones. Because I got a bad feeling my parents are going to hear this music. Give me a second. Oh, well, I got to remove the headphones. Sorry, guys, I gotta remove the headphones. So let's put it.
Ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my God. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet. And that's the nigga within you. Music right in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then the cycle continues. Blame it.
I'm gonna say this too. Now, I feel personally, in my opinion, that what he just said about rap music, and if you let your kids hear it, then I feel like that cycle's gonna continue where they're gonna grow up like seeing like, okay, well, I can make money by rapping and then calling women, dropping the B bomb and all that, and making money and drugs, having sex and all that. They make me cool and everything. That cycle continues like every time. Like if you think about it, if you show your child this and like they're really young, they're gonna grow up thinking like, hey, me making money, rapping, smoking, drinking, calling women bees and all that makes me cool and everything. I'll be a millionaire in no time. No, that's not cool. It doesn't make you cool. That's just my personal opinion, but yeah.
All on the menu, blaming on those drinks, blaming on everybody except for your own race, blaming on white privileges, blaming on white kids, and just blaming on white citizens, aiming to vice president. Bunch of class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gon' show us some respect, you gon' stand for this country, nigga. I'm not racist. I'm just prepared for this type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass, you ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on. Take that do-rag off. Take that gold out your mouth. Quit the pitiful stuff. And then maybe police and stop killing you fuck. So what the fuck? I'm not.
Now I'm gonna say this too. And this applies on both sides. And yeah, in some cases, yeah, there are some cops, yeah, that pull some black folks over just because they're black. Now, in those cases, I'm just gonna say this: just for the black folks, for some of the black folks, don't say anything. Just if they give you a ticket, whatever the case may be, just say yes, sir. Take whatever they need to give you, and then just drive off instead of just trying to argue with the cop, because you know what, you don't know how that cop's day is going, and he doesn't understand how your day is going. So at the end of the day, y'all both don't know each other's day, how each other's day is going. So at the end of the day, y'all both want to go home to your families. So why can you just not say anything and then just drive off? And then as far as on the white perspective side, I feel like for some cops, some of them are racist, and then some of them just judge automatically that either a young black man or a young black woman who drives a nice car and everything stole this car, or whatever the case may be, or ends up randomly just shooting a black person because he doesn't like him because he's black. I think that's really messed up. And yeah, those cops and those cops that do that need to be held accountable for their actions. They don't need to be taking time off work. They need to be sent to prison for a long time. And I'm honestly saying that. Seriously.
Racist. It's like we're living in the same building but split into 2 floors. I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours. I wish that I knew yours.
Okay, I'm sorry for stopping so much, guys, but I want to mention this. I love this shot right here where it just pans up in between the barriers, and it's actually showing the divide, how they're divided, the blacks and the whites, how we're divided. And you know what, too? That's honestly true in reality right now. We are so divided. It's so ridiculous. We're honestly just not just blacks and whites, but just everyone in America is just so just. We're just fighting over petty stuff that doesn't need to be dealt with. We got bigger things at hand rather than all this petty stuff. So why can we all just come together and have peace and fight for a bigger cause rather than fighting over this petty crap? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not racist. I swear. With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. That when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a...
And you know what's so funny though? The black guy actually said like that was used to actually use like as during the slave times. But you know what's so funny though? We know that us black folks, we know that, and we still use it not as the ER, but as GA. But the crazy thing is that's still referring to like the slavery back time though. So you see what I'm saying? Like you see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to get at is like, okay, since we know using the N word in general is bad, and that like is going back to like this as far as the white people back then using it for slaves. So why are we using it even though we're black? I know for like I know that some people it's used for like for like another way of saying hi, but you gotta understand though, that word in general though is not a good word to use. So why are we still using it? Why can't we just say hi or what's up? But instead we're saying what's up, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Just that word shouldn't be used at all on both sides to me. Period.
Double meaning under, and even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave. That shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga.
Okay, even though that may be true, for some black folks that are still saying that, like, okay, so for some black folks that feel that way, yes, your ancestors were back in that time, and during slavery time, and yes, that probably did affect you a whole lot at first, but you cannot let that affect you in the future or in the present time. So why you need to get past that and try to move forward and not look at every single white person as a bad person, because some white folks you see now were not living in that time frame, and neither were you. So you can't look at every white person as that white person's bad, this white person's bad, this white person was bad. Y'all were doing slave time. They weren't. Their ancestors were. And even if that white person treats you like crap, you shouldn't retaliate with that person. Just you be the bigger man and you step up and you be the bigger man and be nice about it. Even though it's wrong, even though they're in the wrong, and even if the roles switch, even if you were the person in the wrong, that white person needs to be the bigger person and step up and still be the nice person, even though that's your wrong.
I'm sorry, you can never fill my life. Trying to have faith, but I never feel alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Trying to find a job, but ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own. Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit. This the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people. That's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and that was payback for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I know there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died. Nigga, die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly, and that's the cracking within you. Hatred all in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody.
I'm gonna say this, and there are some white folks that teach their kids that black folks, that some black folks are bad people. Not all black folks are bad people, are bad people. There are some that are good, like me. I'm good. So for some of the white folks that treat y'all that raise your kids to be in that not predicament, but that in that era where you tell them that every black person is bad, you're not growing into a good parent, to me, in my opinion. When you're doing that, you're just going back in that cycle of the slavery time where he's like, every black person is bad. We're the good folks. That's where I see it. You need to be better. You need to be better. Instead of bringing that into the equation with your child, show them that there's some bad people in the world. Not talking about blacks, just talking about everyone. Talking about there's some black people. I mean, there's some bad people in the world, and there's some good people. Not every black person that you encounter is bad. So just try to get to know them first before you judge them based on their color and skin and just race. You see what I'm saying?
For your own race, blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now. Treating everybody how you want in any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Cause even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops. And I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes or we could change lives so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building but split into both sides. I'm not racist. But there's two sides to every story, and now you know mine.
Now, see, I like this. I like it.
Can't erase the scars with a bandage.
They come together.
I'm hoping maybe we can come to an understanding.
That's what we need to do right here in the world. As blacks and whites and every other race. We need to come together, hug it out, and stop fighting over this petty crap. Again, like I said before, this is ridiculous. All this race needs to end. All this racism needs to end. It really does. It's really petty, honestly.
Agree to disagree. We can have an understanding. I'm not racist.
And from what I heard, this is Tom Joyner's friends. I'm sorry, Joyner Lucas's friends. Right here. We were all humans until race disconnected us, religion separated us, politics divided us, and wealth classified us. I totally agree with that. And, you know, we need to get rid of it. And, look, I'm a Christian, but I don't judge folks. Not anymore. I used to. Not anymore, but my whole point is this all this racism needs to end. Everybody needs to help one another instead of just like it says, dividing and classifying everybody based on the wealth, the religion, the race, and politics. Why can't we all just come together as one, as Americans? But we can't do that. Because we're just blindsided by just the white, black, Hispanics, and everything. We're just so divided. We need to come together. And like I said again, there are bigger things at play than just race. And I don't understand this. I just don't understand. I don't understand why we can't get past this. People like we need to you need to get this through your heads. We need to come together as one. We don't need to be divided here. Seriously. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I'm so sick and tired of I'm not racist. And it's a good video. It's a very good video. It needs to be told. And you know, and I'm just gonna say this. And I'm just so sick and tired of all this. It's just all of this stuff is just going on in the world. It's just all this negativity does not need to go on in the world. We got, like I said again, there's bigger things at play. We need to come together as one, and we need to stop all this racism. It needs to end. When is it going to end? When is it going to end? When is it going to come to a point where we all just realize, man, was I really fighting over that? Was I really this petty? Like, are we ever going to get to that point? Or is it going to be too late before we actually realize that all this stuff was unnecessary? You guys think about that. You leave me a comment below. You leave a comment below in this video, and you tell me what you think about this, because I think this video was very necessary. It needs to be told. So I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me in this reaction video. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and please like, subscribe, comment on this video, and please again support Reaction Cam as much as possible on their social platform, wherever platform they're on. Please go support them, and stay tuned, guys, for more reactions coming your way tomorrow. And you guys have a nice night or a nice morning. You guys take care. One love. Peace out, guys.